Welcome to Outdoor Madness, guys. Kerry Clark here. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. Well, all right, today we are going to take you guys to Fox Racing's headquarters in Irvine, California. When you hear the name Fox, what's the first thing that you think about? Well, if any of you guys ride dirt bikes, side-by-sides, if you race motocross, Fox has been the #1 name when it comes to apparel and a lot of other things that you're going to find out today. I mean, let's face it, they have sponsored some of the fastest supercrossers and motocross racers in the world. You got James Stewart.
Are you the most dominant performer in any sport?
Yeah.
Ricky Carmichael. Ryan Dungey, Christian Craig. I can just go on and on and on. And I found out something today about Fox that I never knew until today. And you guys are going to find out too. So, let's tour Fox's headquarters in Irvine, California. Let's check it out. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. This is what I love. When you first walk into the building and you look over to the left, you can see memorabilia. Bikes from racers that have won championships that Fox has sponsored. You've got Ricky Carmichael's Motocross of Nation bike, Ryan Dungey's bike from 2012, Travis Pastrana's bike, Progression never stands still, and neither does Fox. They're pointed straight ahead in pursuit of innovation with a compass firmly set on reimagining the future of racewear and protection to create the fastest, smartest, and most innovative gear and apparel on the track.
Hey,
what's going on? It's Henry from Fox Racing. We're here at the Fox headquarters checking out some of the stuff we have on display. Here we have the speed suit worn by Christian Craig at round 1 of the Pro Nationals, and this is a very unique piece. It's one of one, custom made for Christian Craig. It has 4-way stretch material around most of the bodysuit, and the way that you'd actually jump into it is through the back, so let's take a look on the back. So it's very similar to like a surfing wetsuit. You'd slip it on and then pull this over your head, and then you're in the suit. The review from the riders is that it has great fit. Obviously there's no slip between the jersey and the pant. Super breathable for those outdoor nationals that are in like those hot weather places like Florida and Southwick, Redbud. So there's a lot of breathability with this piece, and you're definitely going to see in the future all of the Fox athletes being in this one-piece suit. So Fox Racing is paving the way for the future of motocross.
Not only are they paving the way for the future of motocross, but they're also paving the way for the future of mountain biking. Take a look at this.
So the idea of the speed suit came from like a round table, what we're going to do with the 50-year anniversary, and what we do as a brand is always constantly evolving and innovating what we do, graphics and actual cut lines, and that's been the history of the brand. So one of the ideas was, how are we going to celebrate and how are we going to give back to the sport? And the idea was born out of a round table of how can we progress the sport and make more comfortable, more meaningful product. And that's what we came up with the Speed Suit RS.
Yes, the Speed Suit does fit within the UCI rules. When we created the Moto One, we loved it. We're like, this is super innovative. This is pushing racewear, pushing our riders forward. So we were trying to really see, like, how can we bring this into mountain bike? What does it need to do? How do we need to change it to get it to fit within the UCI rules? So we did take it from the Moto, which originally started as a one-piece, and then we adopted it into a version of a two-piece riding kit. That is what we kind of ended on. So yeah, so we took the Moto One and we essentially made a jersey for it, and then a pair of pants with like a bib or overall kind of to like separate the two. So you have the jersey as a sleeve with a base essentially, and then you have the bib or more like overall style pant that goes with it. So it was born from the Moto one piece, but then split apart to fit within the UCI rules. So for the mountain bike rider, we have essentially a jersey that has all of the guards integrated into it, so you don't have to have the layers of guards with base layers on top of it. So the jersey has the guards integrated. It's our Flex Air material, so you put the jersey on, and then you pull the pant up, and then you pull the bib over your head, and essentially it just kind of goes over the jersey that gets tucked in. So you have a jersey that carries the guards, and then you have a pair of pants kind of with an overall, with a kind of like top entry into it that goes over the head, and essentially forms like an overall or bib type of thing for the pants.
So there's some confusion between the Fox suspension components and the Fox apparel. So back in 1977, Bob and Jeff Fox ended up flipping a coin to see how they were going to brand each of their companies. So if whoever got heads was going to get the head logo, as we see here, and whoever is going to get tails is going to get the tail logo. So as you can see, Bob, who ran the suspension company, got the tails, which we see on all the suspension components on the mountain bikes, the trucks, anything like that. And then anything that you see that's apparel related that has Fox on it's going to have the Fox head. Yeah, so as you can see here, here's a Fox suspension component. You're going to see in the O of everything that there's going to be a tail. So that's how you can distinguish between the two brands.
So all dreams have to start somewhere, right? And for Fox founder Jeff Fox, it began with a dream job at a small but bustling moto dealership in Santa Clara, California, Grand Prix Cycles. From the seed of a mail order parts catalog, he created not just a legendary racing team, Motocross Fox, he grew his dream into a global business, pioneering innovations in product design
while redefining the culture of motocross along the way. 50 years later, they keep that dream alive, taking the torch carried by athletes who have repped the Fox head on the field. You have Mark Barnett, Brad Lackey, Ricky Johnson, Ricky Carmichael, James Stewart, Ryan Dungey, Sean Palmer, and Stevie Smith. And that's just to name a handful, and passing it on to the next generation of dreamers.
So, did you guys learn something about Fox today? I think you did. I know I did. Let's see here. Ah, heads. You know what that means? It's time for me to break in my new Fox helmet. There's one thing for sure, you guys. Fox will always continue to bring us some of the best apparel, protective gear, and suspension components. That's a guarantee. I'm Kerry Clark for Outdoor Madness. Don't forget to give us the thumbs up and subscribe, and you know the story. I'll see you somewhere. Right out there, over there, and all over the great outdoors. Woo!